Hey guys, welcome to day 22 of the 31 day revolution. Today is a gentle practice. Um, my arms are really sore, but I'm gonna push through it. Let's go. I'm a fighter, I'm a soldier, carry the weight on my shoulders.
Hey everyone, and welcome to 31 Days of Yoga Revolution. This is day 22, and today we practice being gentle. Let's get started. Hello, my sweet friends. Let's begin in Sukhasana today. Sit up nice and tall. And today's practice is low to the ground, so a gentle practice. But not only is it a gentle yoga practice, just kind of giving your body a rest day and the wrists and the arms a bit of relief today, but it is a gentle practice in that we practice moving in a way in which feels kind and gentle, so that we practice or have this even just tiny bit of relationship with being kind and gentle with ourselves. We know a little goes a long way in that realm. If you want to be healthy, it really starts with identifying ways in which you can be kinder to yourself and more gentle, and then you'll be able to do that, hopefully with others. You know. Random acts of kindness for all. Okay. So now we got that out of the way. So no chaturangas today, no downward dogs even. We're going to really come into a nice comfy seat here. Sit up nice and tall. We're working on our posture today, but in a kind and loving way. So hands face down or palms face up, whatever feels best for you today. And we'll begin the process of tuning in by closing the eyes and starting to notice your breath. Starting with just the noticing today. So just notice where your breath is naturally. And it's kind of a catch-22 because just, of course, by bringing your attention to it, you might start to breathe a little deeper. Great. Just notice. Notice where you might be holding any extra tension or even adding tension as you try to sit up tall. See if you can identify those places and soften. And tap into that inner smile. Lift your heart a little more. And then when you're ready, take a big, conscious, buoyant breath in. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders down. Again, a big wash of breath as you breathe in. And relax your shoulders as you breathe out. Great. We're going to come into hip opener. So draw the left heel into your center. The right foot comes to hug up against it. We've been here before. And then you're just going to walk the fingertips out nice and slow. Stretching, stretching, stretching. Pulling the hip creases back. Maybe you come onto the forearms here. And maybe you rest the head. And then find a little sway here if it feels good. So practice being gentle with yourself and consider how your mind can support that cause. So be kind. One of the things I've been thinking about lately is, well, obviously how powerful the mind is and how powerful the thought is, but for me personally, in my personal journey, what it's like to put these practices out on YouTube and to see my body change and to get feedback, and just how powerful and how poignant the practice of being kind and gentle to yourself can be. Can I get an amen? All right, press up. Nice and easy. Flip it, reverse it. Right heel comes in, left leg comes in. Do your best to sit up nice and tall. And then walk it forward. Maybe you sway gently side to side if it feels good. And slowly opening the hips. And if you're new to the practice, your knees might be flying up towards the ceiling. Just know that in time, with this slow conscious work, especially this kind of find what feels good approach, you'll be able to open the hips, and you'll be surprised. Wonderful. When you're ready, press the palms back to us. I'm going to bring the legs out long and dig the heels into the earth and bend the knees slightly. So nice and slow. Send your legs out long. When you get there, spread the toes super wide so you can try to see between each one of your toes. And then when you're ready, reach your arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, drape your belly over the tops of your thighs and try to grab onto your ankles or the outer edges of your feet. Now walk your heels hip width apart, if I didn't say that already, so that you can inhale, loop the shoulders, and then exhale, allow the head to hang between the legs here as you breathe. And let the power of the breath stretch the back body here. You can stay here, or you're welcome to start sliding the legs out long, but there's no rush. No rush at all. I find it actually more therapeutic to have that gentle rest of the thighs and the belly. So just stay here, couple more breaths. Let go of any tension in the forehead, or the jaw. And let go of any added tension you might be creating in this posture. So find ways in which you can be more kind and gentle by softening areas of tension, gripping, holding on. And then we'll release Dandasana. Fingertips or palms to your hips or slightly behind. We'll walk the heels in line with the hip points, loop the shoulders, and we breathe here, creating length from the base of the spine all the way through the crown. And one more breath, and if this is simple dimple for you, then you really need to bring the breath. But for a lot of folks, just sitting up here is really difficult with the way in which we kind of put our body through the works in our culture. Most cultures, not every culture. My culture. So if this is easy for you, you can practice lifting up to your center or bring on the breath. Wonderful. Then one more inhale in here, and on your next exhale, everyone really press into your palms, lift the hips up, and drag them down. We're going to come to our backs, hugging the knees into the chest. Move nice and easy, breathe. And give yourself a great big hug here. Move my ponytail. Move the mic, move the ponytail. Lord, give yourself a big hug here and really feel supported by your yoga mat. I know it can sound a little cheesy, but I find it very loving to just feel like, I am supported. So if your energy level is high today and you're hoping for a strengthening practice, you can, of course, tag on some more conditioning asanas, but I also just feel like it's really nice to force ourselves when we're feeling like, oh, I gotta get ripped, or I gotta get swole, to really remember how important the rest day is, not just for the body and the muscles, but for our mental health as well. So hopefully you rocked a little side to side here, or you just enjoyed feeling your lower back support system here. Tuck your chin into your chest, and then nice and slow, we're going to send the left leg high up towards the sky, and squeeze the right knee in toward your heart. And what our Hatha Yoga is all about here, opposition, finding balance between the two opposing forces. So while we're going to go into a great stretch here, consider that as you squeeze the right knee in towards your heart and slowly on an exhale, lower that left heel all the way down to the earth. Feel it out. Notice that breaking point where your center has to engage, where your whole body says yes in order to balance out the push and the pull. I'm going to center myself on my mat. Breathe. Left heel comes to the ground. And we're just going to rotate the right ankle one way and then the other. Left toes up towards the sky. Really firm through that left thigh bone. How cool is it that we are taking time out of our day to practice, to connect to the mind, the body, and the soul? Pretty awesome. Take your right knee and slowly move it across your body over towards the left side, supine twist. If you want, you can shift your hips a little bit over to the right to get a little deeper stretch. And we breathe here, turning maybe onto the right ear, maybe opening the arms out wide, or you can keep your left hand on the hip. Definitely find what feels good here by breathing nice, long, smooth, deep breaths. Once again, notice if there are any areas in which you can soften and let go of any added tension. Please slowly come back to center. You're going to hold on to your right knee, so come back to center and grab your right knee. And then you're going to slide the hand behind the right thigh, so the hamstring, interlace the fingertips. Keep nice and firm through your left leg and slowly send the right leg up high. Try to flex your right toes towards your face. If that leg doesn't straighten, no worries. Breathe. To intensify or to go deeper, you can of course grab the calf or the ankle or the foot, but keep a nice foundation firm through that right hip, so right hip crease pulling down. Lower back, nice and snugly on your mat. Take one more breath. And then exhale, cross the right ankle over the left. Lift your left foot up. We create that figure four here, and we interlace the fingertips, bring them behind the left thigh. Kick your left foot into an imaginary wall. And then squeeze your legs up towards your heart. Listen to the sound of your breath. So take it in, send both feet up towards the sky. Reach your fingers towards the outer edges of the feet, and we'll slowly lift up, nice and slow. Scoop the tailbone up and lower down. And inhale, lift up, nice and slow. Scoop the tailbone up and lower down. And last time, inhale, squeeze. Navel draws down to the core of your tailbone, scoops up towards the sky. And exhale, release everything. Beautiful. All right, feet come to the earth. And when you're ready, left knee comes in. And interlace and squeeze. Keep the shoulders down and relaxed. Heart open. And right foot up towards the sky. Here we go. So we're moving in a nice stretch, feeling our back supported by our yoga mat. But again, we have an opportunity to go, I'm practicing finding a sense of balance, a sense of me in between the push and the pull, or in this case, the squeeze and the press. When you're ready, on an exhale, take that right leg down and see what happens. Notice, so move nice and slow so you can notice that moment where the abdominal wall engages the body. Unites. And if this is too much, you're like, Adrienne, then just enjoy the stretch, your rest day, homie. All good. Breathe. Enjoy. Active through that right leg. When you're ready, guide your left knee over towards the right. Maybe you shift the hips over towards the center of your mat, just a hair. And we find that supine twist here again. Breathing deep, maybe turn onto your left ear this time. And allow your breath to guide you back to center. Squeeze your left knee in. And then slide the hands behind. Interlace. And when you're ready, slowly draw that left foot up. You didn't rotate the ankle earlier, so go ahead and do it here. Yeah. Nice and firm through that right foot. Balancing the energy of the body, stretching, taking a stay to restore, but to continue to tend to that mental headspace. Take a deep breath in, really flex your left toes towards your face. And then we'll release. Cross the left ankle over the top of the right thigh. Find your figure four, and when you're ready, thread the needle and kick your right foot into an imaginary wall and lengthen through the back of the neck. Take a couple breaths here to really squeeze the legs up towards your head, your heart. Breathe deep. Wonderful. Take a deep breath in. And then use your exhale to unravel. Send both feet up towards the sky. And this time we'll reach to the left side. So reaching to the left, you're really lifting up through the tail. Here we go. Big inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift to the left side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Please switch to the right. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Scooping the tailbone up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Fabulous. Bring the feet together. Knees open nice and wide. Take the hands to the hip creases here and then just give it a little pawing. You know, have you ever seen an animal, a cat or a dog make their bed? They like do this shit all over the place. It's like that. You're kind of kneading. Vocab word, kneading. Can use your thumbs to get down in there too. Oh yeah, I'm going all the way up there too. Find what feels good. Alright, and then after a little massage, bring your hands to your belly or your ribs. Tuck your chin into your chest. Soften your toes, so no gripping. Soften your fingers. And take an inhale into the nose. And out through the nose. Close your eyes, breathe with me, in through the nose, regulated breath. And exhale out through the nose. Slow release in the hips here, just moving with the breath. You don't have to do anything, just allow. Big inhale. And long exhale. Sync up with me, big inhale. Big exhale. Big inhale. Long exhale. And 3 more times. In and out. your eyes closed, breathe in. Breathe out. Take your fingers, release them, bring them to the outer edges of your legs. Press the feet together and lift your legs all the way up and in. And we'll extend the right leg out long, the left leg out long. And then inhale, reach all the way up and overhead. Big full body stretch here. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. Feel your body there and see if you can move your pelvis, your hips here, move your shoulders. And inhale, lots of love in. Start to wake up the body here a little bit. So you got too sleepy and you have to go to work next. I gotta cover all my bases here. If you're going to bed, then just stay chill. And exhale, lots of love out. Hands come gently at your side. We take one last moment here together to be still, to surrender, and perhaps consider what it feels like when you are kind to yourself and gentle with yourself. And perhaps we consider that this is a powerful practice, sometimes maybe more powerful than being able to pump you up, because we are able to be kind and gentle with others and also with the earth. Thanks so much for sharing your time and your energy and your practice. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. I'll see you tomorrow. From my heart to yours. Namaste.
See, day 22. Oh, we're so close to the end. I'm gonna keep pushing. I hope y'all have a good day, and like I said, keep pushing. No storm lasts forever, so you know, everything happens for a reason. Still gonna grab the world by the balls and make it my bitch. Anyway, I need to go get ready to work out, so I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.